In fall of 2009, Group IT in Crédit Agricole was presented with a considerable challenge. Executive management had decided on a strategic plan to regroup 7 of the different units of Crédit Agricole on a single very large campus to house over 9,000 of its employees. This project responded to several drivers. One was simply to optimize the different real estate of the group around the country. But second, we wanted to transform the group and break down barriers and have a lot more collaborative environment for the different employees. As well, since the site was to be outside the suburbs of Paris, we needed to make the site as attractive as possible in order to compensate for the longer transport time that would be required. There was just one little catch. We needed to be ready in 6 months. Now, to us at first, this seemed completely impossible. To revamp completely, to rejuvenate the technology of those different units in a mere 6 months and have it running on the ground in 6 months seemed to us way below the usual time it takes in large groups to do this sort of operation. So, a bit struck by this number 6, we concentrated on a 666 approach. That is to say, we assemble all the key decision makers of the concerned units within a 6-day off-site event in order to determine what were the best and the most important technological drivers that they wanted to see implemented in the new environment. Then we took 6 weeks to build a at-scale prototype of a new department using the new technologies. And finally, we were left with 6 months in order to deploy in time for the arrival of the first moves onto the new campus. Now, when you get into trouble, that's when you call upon your friends. And at the time, we knew for a fact that a lot of the key target technology would be coming from CISCO, our partner, but we were also in the midst of building a much closer relationship with CISCO. Well, this project proved to be quite an occasion to fuse the team working together. CISCO was therefore instrumental in preparing for the 6-day event that defined the target. They ran and provided the material, provided the technology, and actually operated and serviced the technology that was used in the prototype, and of course was instrumental in deploying at scale these technology in the campus. Now, one of the design drivers that we had was to make this as a mobile environment as possible, breaking down barriers, breaking down organizational barriers, and breaking down physical barriers between the different units. Means that we needed to deploy a Wi-Fi network all through the campus that would be usable in a secured fashion by the employees of Crédit Agricole, but would also be available to visitors of Crédit Agricole while not open to the general population. As well, we were able to build a network of visio conference and as well telepresence rooms and equipment to be stretched across the different buildings of the site that would be connected to the general network of the entire group in order to be efficient. A network of IPTV was set up throughout the environment in order to convey the messages of senior management, and the network of IP telephony, which was already a standard of the group, was of course deployed. With all of this, and knowing the very close roots that Crédit Agricole has to the agricultural community, green for us has never been just a word, but mostly a way in which we want to operate our company. And therefore, with the completion of all these services, we were in a position to really deploy a green IT throughout the site. A very major success. And in time, too. I've been working 30 years in IT, and a long period of that has been either as a competitor or using CISCO technology. One thing is for sure, the rate of technological change and introduction is not slowing, it's accelerating. As well, the uses of technology within our businesses is getting to be profound and really game-changing. Therefore, what we've built so far is nothing compared to what we'll build together next.